All right, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the High Line. We are back. It's been a while, almost 2 months, but
Ooh.
we're back. Been busy. Rome had a kid.
Oh.
Um, so congrats.
Mm. Thanks,
Uh,
buddy. It's been a long road
yeah.
to get to
What?
back to this podcast.
Yeah. So last time, we'll just get right to it. A lot's happened in the last like
You don't
almost
say.
yeah, almost 2 months. We had uh Denny went on a little bit of a streak. As it all stands right now, Denny is one in the driver standings. Um, took over for Tyler Reddick.
Sure.
While Tyler had a couple of shaky couple of weeks. And Denny kind of took advantage of that. Um, so we pick up where we left off, and we're just run through the winners real quick. Um, Denny won the All Star race. Obviously, that's just an exhibition race, but it was in Dover. After that, the 600 was won by Suarez, and I know that was a little controversial because there was some rain. It was cold. You had an issue with it.
I did
Um,
because Denny was going to win that race.
yeah, that's why. Well, it
So he
continued.
was he was going to win.
It continued because Denny then won in Nashville.
Yeah,
Uh,
buddy.
then he won
The
again.
Ty Kyle.
Yep. Then he won again in Michigan. And then he won again at Pocono. So he went on a three-race win streak. Could have been four if they want to stop the 600. Um, and then we had the brand new road course in at the base, right? That's where it was.
Coronado.
Yep. And Corey Heim got his first NASCAR win. That was a really good
Time
ending.
time. It's time
Yes,
time.
really good ending. And
With
yeah, it was back to back road courses, which like I didn't even bother to
and
watch Sonoma.
Tyler Reddick with the classy move at the end of
Yeah, well,
Coronado.
well, that is something we could talk about real quick. That was an interesting ending. It was um there was some not controversy, but it was some good racing there. For a road race, I actually have like I've said, I don't really like the road races. In NASCAR, it is what it is. That's why I didn't watch Sonoma, but SVG won that one and you weren't too happy. You're kind of over it. Um, but
Denny was.
um we turn around and Chase Briscoe wins the week after that, which was NASCAR's return to Chicagoland. Um and just recently, the Sunday, a few days ago in Atlanta, we're back for the Quaker State 400. And what a finish it was to that race. Ryan Blaney got the win. Um, and it was an interesting finish to that race. Very tough racing, involved Hocevar, involved Blaney getting a push from Bubba, those two friends there.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bubba kind of screwed himself by going under the line, which I think is stupid because he didn't make a pass. So I think that's
Wait,
dumb.
no, 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 no. What's his face? Bell pushed Blaney.
It was Bubba at first when he got
Yeah,
up.
but coming to the finish, Bell was pushing
Yeah,
Blaney because it was Blaney, Hocevar, and Bubba
yeah.
three wide.
But then at the back straightaway, Bubba got antsy because he was about to be in somebody's ass and went around. And he never completed a pass, but he went under the yellow lines, which, whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. Um, he
Yeah,
gets
and
ends up.
Toyota drivers can't, work together.
They can.
Yeah, it's like no, dickhead. They don't want to work with you,
Who?
Bubba.
That's not true.
He's the. Then why did Bell push
29.
Blaney?
29. It would whatever. It's stupid. It's stupid because at the end of the day, that was only Ford's second win, and they both have been by Ryan Blaney. Toyota's been dominating the the season. Ford's been struggling. It's just been Toyota and Chevy. And the only Ford in the top. Well, I might be wrong. Chris Buescher is a Ford, I believe. Um, Is Kosovar a Ford? No, he's a Chevy, right?
Yeah, he's Chevy.
Yeah. Um. Yeah.
Um,
Anyway, but
but it was a really funny race to listen to at the end when I had because I have the scanner,
yeah,
so I'm listening to Hocevar, and he did the old shake and bake with Blaney. He told him to relay the message to Blaney because they were the
yeah,
only two non-Toyotas up in the front. And they're like, we're gonna need to work together.
yeah. I mean, listen, I think that I like I like Hocevar. I like he's not like my number one driver or favorite driver, but I like it. It's a little different, but I understand where everybody's coming from. When it comes, that's also been a topic while we've been away, and that is the way Hocevar goes around about things in the races. Obviously, he's had some beef with I think it's Connor Zilic recently, or I forget who
No,
it was.
Zane Smith.
Zane Smith and some beef with Zane Smith. Also, people think he's had beef with the old guys. I think a lot of the older guys are trying to give him like tips, and I
Yeah.
get it. He's a younger guy. I think that um, as far as on the track goes, he's young. He has a lot of speed, which is what people are trying to tell him. Like you gotta it's cool to have speed, and that's cool. But the reason why other guys who aren't as fast as you are beating you is because they know how to race, which is a difference.
Hmm.
And obviously that'll come with time. And yes, he's got to win, so you can't really. And he's number 8 in the championship right now, so it's not like he's you know one win, and then two, 4 top fives. So I mean he's right at 8. So I mean it'll come, but I guess he's making some. I guess you could say he's roughing some feathers.
Well,
Uh,
he's been doing that
ruffling.
he's been doing that all season. So
Yeah, which you know it gets. It is what it is. Right now they're currently in the in-season challenge. I still don't know how it works, but it is what it is. Right now they're down to the final 4.
you don't know how it
Um,
works.
it's just by finish how they end up in this
Yeah. So then he went up against Bell. Bell finished a higher uh
last week.
position, so Bell moves
Yeah.
on.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. But
Yes.
yeah, this is the second year they've done it. It is a little in-season challenge with 1, 2, 3, 4. It involves 5 races, and right now they're in the semifinals. It looks like it's Chase Elliott against Todd Gilliland and Christopher Bell and Blaney. This weekend coming up at North Wilkesboro, which is basically a short track. Should be fun.
Hmm.
Um, so I think forget who did they last year this was just an all-star race, right? Or no? No, it wasn't. This is something else, I think, last year. Anyway,
I don't know. To be honest with you.
but right now also all these races are on TNT. Which
And it's the same
has been easier
Prime
for me.
broadcasting.
What happened?
It's the same Prime
People from
broadcast. Yeah,
Prime, yeah.
which I
Uh,
like this group of guys.
yeah, you like
Fox,
Junior?
I love Junior. I just love the setup and how they just I just love those guys. I can't stand the Fox.
Well, they're going to USA. Who's that now? Once they go back out of the challenge. So after the Brickyard. So in two
Does it
more
go
weeks,
back to
3 weeks.
I don't know.
In 3 weeks, they go to USA.
Yeah, last year. Oh, but just to backtrack, it was the All Star race at North Works, Wilkesboro.
Wilkesboro.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, they go USA NBC for the rest of the season after this little challenge is over.
but I mean, it'd be nice if NASCAR just stick with Junior and those guys.
I mean, they got to switch it up. That's why you have different contracts.
Yeah, but
Um,
I can't stand what's his name? The old guy that's been there freaking ever. He was there with
you don't like
Ultra.
the legend? What's his name? I forget his name right now, and that's gonna haunt me.
Gonna bug me. As soon as I
He's
pull
been
the
doing it
name up.
forever.
Yeah, he was doing it with Waltrip.
Yeah.
If that says something.
Well, he still like those guys were, but now he's got what's his name? Um, he used to race. So I can't think of his name right now. The hell's his name?
Is his name Mike Joy?
Yeah, I think it's Mike Joy. Yeah,
Okay, it's him I don't like.
I like Mike Joy. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I don't mind Clint Boyer.
The
Like,
Boyer, yeah, Boyer's up there in Harvick, right? That's the team.
yeah, and obviously I've always hated Harvick, but so I
Always
definitely don't
hated
like Harvick.
Harvick.
I've always hated Harvick.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
there's been plenty of times when I was in the Richmond race and I'm
you
yelling at Harvick fans.
USA's got Jeff Burton and Steve Letarte with Lee Diffie. I don't think I've heard him. I might have.
Well,
I'm
that
just
should be a
like
shit
him.
show.
And then the pre-race stuff and post-race stuff has Kyle Petty, Dale Jarrett, and
Oh,
taking it back.
horrible, horrible.
Trevor Baynes in the pits.
Oh my God, Trevor Bain.
Dave Burns, which I haven't heard in a minute. He's a classic one. I think he used to be on Speed. Um,
You know who they need to bring back? I got him actually on the TV right now. Mr. Kenny Wallace.
Kenny Wallace.
That was my favorite show on Speed before the race.
So let me see who's doing NBCs for um uh hold on. It doesn't even say. It's the same guys from USA. They're just gonna be on NBC. I think the only thing is the Marty Snyder gets added to the pre-race on NBC. Good
Marty
old Marty
Schneider.
Snyder. Yeah, Marty does the pregame, but he also goes into the pits. Anyway, we got too much into the damn broadcast there. Who is
Just bring back the Prime and TNT. That's all you need.
so you like Alan Bestwick and Ken Squire, and then you got Dale and who else is
Uh,
on?
uh,
Hold on.
shit. He was driving not too long ago. Like last year, he was driving.
Steve Latarde's on that team too. That's weird.
Oh,
He
oh
goes
my
everywhere.
God.
Anyway, um, I forgot they got Marty Smith. I love Marty Smith. Anyway, we're getting too into the weeds. Um, so far, the season's going great for you as a Denny fan.
Damn right.
Um, hopefully, it ends well, and that's not a like a thing. It's just how it's right now. He has
But it is a thing every year. This is how he looks. And then he always gets screwed
about a
in the
20
last
something
race.
point lead, 24-point lead, I think it
Is
is.
that what it's up to now?
Yeah, it's hold
Oh, it should
on.
have shrunk.
It's 24.
I thought,
3 is
I'll tell you right now, I'm pulling up the NASCAR up.
21. You got 24. I'm pretty
Yep,
sure I can do the math.
24-point lead.
Okay. Yeah. So,
Yep.
I
Oh,
mean,
there we go. Clinton chase spot. The only two drivers, Denny and Tyler.
yeah.
Going to the
I
Clinton
mean,
chase spot.
because they're the only ones that like 7 something. Well, Blaney has 726, but I think there was a reason why they clinched, obviously. There is
Because everyone else can't catch them.
there's 6 races left in the regular season.
There's
Um,
only 6?
yeah. We got Wilkesboro, then the Brickyard. Um, not this weekend, the weekend after that.
Okay, so
And then Iowa, Richmond, little night race.
let's see. Denny can win at Wilkesboro. Denny can win at Richmond.
Not Iowa.
I don't know about Iowa.
Then it's New Hampshire,
Mm,
and then the regular season ends in Daytona. But a Coke Zero.
Daytona, that's anybody's game.
Yeah, of course.
Anybody can win Daytona.
The Toyotas work together then.
And hold up the pack.
I mean, they're controlling the pace of the race until the end, which we talked about the first time it happened. But like, it is what
I
it
don't
is.
tell you.
I mean, they are might be the best manufacturer right now. They
Well,
are
yeah,
dominating.
because they're the ones that have had the same car for the last 3 years.
I mean, they got 12 wins. Like I said, Ford's only won twice. Chevy's won six. They're leading. Not that NASCAR cares about that, like Formula One does. Um, which Formula One's back this week as well.
Well, I guess you can't really care about it because there's a few teams, different teams. It's not like you have a Toyota team.
Well, yeah, that's the difference.
Yeah,
The
like
thing
Formula
that
One has two, like each manufacturer has two
I think
drivers.
this is the reason why I don't like one of the reasons why I don't like I said, the road courses. And it's also partly because of the size of the field in NASCAR. There's like 40 something cars in a damn uh road course, and it just looks dumb. Um, you know, the field might be able to be shrunk, but it is what it is. I'm not going to tell these rich people how to use their charter, but it is what it is. Um, yeah, I just think there should be less cars. That's ultimately the thing that's going to come out of this season in NASCAR or whatever. As much as I love to watch it, sometimes it's just like, what is going on? Like, do we really need 40 people in here?
Maybe.
I mean, there's certain tracks that grant it, but then like, I don't know. And then, the whole nobody, I guess I was a NASCAR fan first, and I guess I let Formula One take over. So like, I do like some of the things they do. Like, you know, when you're a lap down, you're supposed to move the hell over.
I
Like,
mean, that's what I've always understood, even in NASCAR. But it's like of recently, they don't move the fuck out of the way.
well, they're supposed to, or you get a penalty. Maybe they just need to start penalizing people. Um, and yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we got some stuff to look forward to. I'm looking forward to North Wilkes-Barre. And then the Brickyard's always fun. And then we'll go there. Now, Formula One's back this week. They're back. They took a week off after Britain, and they're in Belgium this weekend, and then they'll be in Hungary, and then they'll be off for a month. They're not back until August 26th. So it's
What
like,
shit is that? A month?
yeah, they call it the summer break for
Oh
them.
my god.
I know it sucks because they did lose like three races because they didn't go to the Middle East. So it does look like they've had way too many breaks. But usually that's the longest break that they have is the summer break.
Hmm.
Usually after, in July they have basically like 3 weeks in August that they just are away. Um from the last time we talked, not many races because they have a few weeks off. But the last time we talked, I think we were at, I think it was Monaco. Hold on.
Uh,
No. Uh,
I don't know
we
what
were
you're
about
talking
to go to
about.
Canada. Sorry. We were about to go to Canada. Um, Canada was a decent race. George, no, wait. Kimmy won that.
Hmm.
That was his fourth straight at the time. Um, and then Monaco happened, and Kimmy won that too. Um, so that was ended up being his fifth straight at that time. They go to Barcelona a few weeks later. Lewis Hamilton gets back on the podium at number one, which was cool for me. And then I think Kimmy finished 16th in that, but I think he like left the race late. That's what it was. He got he left the race very late in the, yeah, it was late. Um Then they go to Austria after that, which is always one of my favorite races because it's probably like their shortest track, I would say. Um, it's their version of a short track. George Russell won that, so that's his second win. Mercedes gets back on top. Kimi finishes third there. And I believe it was Lewis who finished. No, Lewis finished fifth.
It was Verstappen.
Was it Verstappen? Yes, it
I'm
was.
pretty sure, yeah, because there's that clip where both him
Yeah.
and Verstappen and Kimmy walk away from Russell.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well.
That's like a joke. Well, I don't know if it was a joke, but
And then 2 weeks ago, 2 mornings ago, 2 Sundays ago, which was July 5th, right after July 4th, we had um the British Grand Prix, which is always good. And Leclerc got back on the board. George Russell finished second, and Lewis finished in 13. Kimmy was leading most of the race. He had
and
some
his car died.
he had some issues with the car. It wasn't even that. There was something wrong with his um not steering column, but basically like his axle, I guess, somewhere in his axle, and he couldn't turn. He was
Or
having a
was
hard
it the
time.
or was it the race before that that his car died?
His car died in Barcelona.
Okay.
That's where it died. And it was like late in the race. Um, but no, this one, uh, the car, he started to have issues with the turning. So he couldn't turn, like he was having issues turning. So then
Mm-hmm.
he made a pit, like an extra pit stop because all the technology that like F1 has, like the crew chief is looking at these screens and they're getting feedback on the moment from the car as to like what, if something's wrong, like they can see it coming unless it's something like crazy. But they went back into the pits because they had to remove like, so the front tires have like this, like not this cover or whatever, and they thought it was that. So like they came into the pit and like removed it, and obviously that lost him his top spot, and then he just kind of kept falling after that.
Mm-hmm.
He's still first in the standings. George is just a little closer now. Um, looks like 25 points there. Um, so both races are very tight there. And then in third is Lewis with 147. So he's obviously like 40, almost 40 points, or like 30 something or so behind, 32, I believe it is. But yeah, Russell won. Then this last week, Charles gets on the board for the first time. Charles comes in second, and Lewis comes in third. So right now, that's where they sit in Formula One. Um, I also think that the thing with the car, we don't talk about it a lot because it is a lot of stuff going on with that. But I think I feel the same way that I not as adamant, but IndyCar to me kind of definitely needs less cars. But because they run a field, you think the NASCAR field's big. They run a huge, like,
Mm-hmm.
um, but yeah, anyway, um, update on that, I guess. Um, I've tried to watch, but I can't get into it. I'll be honest. I tried to
I don't
watch
think I've ever watched it. I've never watched it.
well, the 500. I mean, the Indy I watch. Obviously, just because of the pomp and circumstance or whatever
Yeah.
as they call it. So yeah, watch the Indy 500. But Alex Palau is leading. He is a driver for Chip Ganassi Racing. We're very familiar with Chip Ganassi.
Yep.
Does he still have a
Yo,
team?
Chip. Huh?
Does he still have a team
In what?
in NASCAR? This Chip?
I don't think so. Um, who was he? He was partnered up with someone.
Yeah, I believe wasn't it Tony at one point. No, no, no. Tony is with
No.
Tony was with Haas.
Yeah, Haas.
Haas has the Formula One team. That's where
Stewart Haas Racing is what it
yeah,
was.
that's what yeah, you're right. Um I think it's called something different, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, they haven't had a car in there since 2021.
Who was the last
Uh
Ganassi person?
oh. In their final year, fielded number one car for Kurt Busch and number 42 car
True.
for Ross Chastain.
Oh, there you go. Isn't that
And then
somebody bought the 42, right?
they had
Somebody drives the
what's well
42
they also
now.
had douchebag Larson for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna say that. Fuck that guy.
all right. Yeah, I
He's a
mean,
joke. He's a Timu Kyle Busch racing at all this other shit.
all right. He's fine.
He's a douchebag.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess.
Mister. Let's call out his. He sounds like an 8-year-old on doing the Twitch stuff. Hey, dickhead, weren't you the one that got busted for dropping a hard R on when you were streaming and you lost your ride with with Chip Ganassi Racing?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, yeah. Shut up, dickhead.
But I will say this. Uh I'm not gonna talk about what he said. I think he was wrong. Whatever. I'm not gonna like get into all that. But I don't know. I guess it turned out well for him because he, like I said, he came back and got a seat at at what's it called at Hendrix.
Well, you know my theory on Hendrick drivers, so
Well,
I don't think the drivers are actually good.
they just have the best Chevy engines in
Yes,
the game.
Hendrick know how to build cars.
Well, yeah, it's probably true.
Like I said, you can stick a monkey in a Hendrick car and it'll win a race.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well,
Doesn't take skill to drive a Hendrick car. You could put me in a Hendrick car and I'm gonna win a race.
they're 5 and 6 right now in the standings. Um, and hold on, who else? William Byron's 12. Um,
And what's his face? Bowman's gonna lose his ride.
is he?
He's gonna lose his ride.
Is that the rumor?
Yeah,
I
because
mean, he's had a
everyone
bad season.
like what was it, a couple of weeks ago because I listened to NASCAR radio on Sirius all the time, and they all kept talking about Bowman losing his ride and possibly Hocevar getting it.
Mm,
If Hocevar gets in a Hendrick car,
it's over. Are
it's
you gonna?
over.
How are you gonna deal with that? Are you gonna be able to cheer?
I don't think I can. They might easily make up my mind since I know I said I was down to two drivers. It's still at three of who's my next.
Well,
But
well,
Corey Himes right there. He's number one on the list.
well. We'll see. All right. And that's all I got for a little catch up episode. Um, we we'll try to be back next week.
Well, no. We'll be back next week.
All right then.
We've
He
got
said it.
we've got it down now. She sleeps through the night. I don't have to go to bed at like 10 o'clock and then wake up every couple hours. She'll be in the baby will be asleep until probably about 6 a.m.
Well, there you go. You heard it from Daddy Rome. We'll be back next
So
week. Thank
we're
you.
back. We're back.
Yep. All right.
Let
Well,
them know we're back.
we're back. Thank you for tuning in to High Line. See you next week. Peace.
Peace.